मेरा वीडियो सही नहीं लग रहा है अकाउंट का वीडियो हटा दो so now let's go okay nice let's see let me check से आ रहा है nice नहीं नहीं आ रहा है एक मिनट मैं इसको प्रॉपर कर रिटर्न कर यूएसडी में प्रॉपर लिया था नाइस अब सही आ रहा होगा लेट्स गो गाइस तो हम लोगों ने की फाइंड कर लिया था पिछले वीडियो में और हम लोग घर के अंदर आ गए थे तो लेट्स गो एक्सप्लोर करते हैं घर पूरा थोड़ा बहुत एक्सप्लोर हम लोगों ने कर लिया था शायद आई थिंक ये सेव नहीं हुआ था क्या हम लोगों ने ये पूरा कर तो दिया था एक मिनट हम लोग देखते कलेक्टेबल्स में
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here. With big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. Oh, Marianne.
That was the one time we were ever quiet. We knew she needed to sleep.
We all needed her to sleep.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired. And I'm busy.
Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
ये सब हम लोगों ने देख लिया था पर शायद सेव नहीं हुआ है गेम हम लोग से को पूरा फिर से देखना पड़ेगा but let's go ऊपर से मिल देखते हैं
If you don't come up soon, I'm gonna take whatever I want from our bedroom.
No way! Wait for me!
Now this feels like home. Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juneau.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
hello Alice we are fighting from the past what if we fight in the future anyway Jenny is a super cool we took the tram all the way up Ollie was scared liar we got some books
Tyler, do you
मेरे को
copy?
emotional
If
के
we
साथ
don't move
पढ़ने
fast,
भी
this
नहीं
whole
आता
thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
मैड हंटर ये है क्या मैड हंटर मुझे कुछ था
Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days.
Alison Kyle
Oh, this one wasn't mine. Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see. Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
ये पीछे लगाया है उसके कारण creepy तो लगेगा ही
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time.
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
सारा स्टोरी पढ़ता हूँ hope earned the right to speak the beer and the princess. Once upon a time, in an ancient forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping from the morning to the evening. She did everything the smaller frog did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noise, you could just easily find your way to back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dawn. Dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman, dressed in beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. This is not our business, he said, and we had better look away, for the mad hunter was unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading. As the hunter drew ever close, dog in his pursuit, she continues his way until she heard a heavy croaking far off her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog in the small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. Help me, please, said the princess. I need a place to rest and to hide. Repeat, answered the frog. The princess forward. Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me. Repeat, said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her eyes. The creature began to jump every which way. What are you doing? Asked the princess. Stop all that noise, or he will find us. But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her left and right, up and down, repeat, repeat, until the princess understood the meaning of all these words. Curious, cautiously, the woman climbed up on the back of the big animal and then, with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With the few jump and the princess was out of the piercing eye. A few jumps more and she vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature placed. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the source of the very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of the big wooden house that had been abandoned. Thank you, said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner. As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first word started the film. He said, the man hunter is always at my heels. Now you are safe, and I had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here. And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess, and now she earned the right to speak. ओके, बट ये पिक हंटर का केस में कैसे इस्तेमाल में आ रहा है? Once upon a time in the ancient Atlantic forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the green river, sweeping at salmon on their way to the spawning ground. Just he had got his paw on a particular fat one. He heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while Wolf snapped and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty and he knew he had to help. वाह भाई, बियर को भी लड़कियां पसंद आने लगी हो. With a great roar, the bear कहाँ पहुंचे थे हम? With the great roar, the bear have onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down onto all four and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. You can come down, he said. How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself? Asked the princess. I suppose this is a fair question, admitted the old bear, but I promise I won't be clear. The princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he had a kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten alive. Thank you, she told the old bear. Of course, he said. Can I walk with you back to your home? Of course, said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked to here through the forest back to the wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear, fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, and newly blown blueberries. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out of the princess' home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much more suitable den and catch fish for her and protect her from wolves. She in turn would brush out his fur and pick berries without losing half of them, and they scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach. And with how she took care of the goblins, she would be an excellent mother of his cubs. One day the old bear came with the ring and Sprouse asked the princess to be his bride. I'm sorry, said the princess. You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I cannot marry you. You are a bear. I am princess. I would never work. It would never work. The old bear was crushed. Can we still be friends? Ah, we always be a friends, said the princess, but I will never marry you. The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused. This happened 1 year later and 1 year after. That then finally princess said, Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the woods than marry you. And that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the two goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need. That would wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposal. They remained old friends, and he continued to give her a gift of fresh salmon and ripe berries, newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might wanted to. And that is how Princess befriended the old bear, and now she refused him. पढ़ने जिसका है कि भाई एक मिनट ये सारा स्टोरी कहीं कनेक्टेड तो नहीं है एक मिनट गॉब्लिन प्रिंसेस बेयर डार्क आई थिंक मेरे को पूरा पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा ये पता चलेगा Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest there lived a vast in big wooden house. One night a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingle on the roof and the plank in the wall. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet fearing the house would come down on her as she slept in the morning. The house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown single off the roof and the plank of the wall, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first two things he could fix, but last concerned her. What will I do? Spared the wise princess for a thing. She knew many things. She did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then the old bear came by to see if the princess had. See, yeah, story connected as a when he found a nailing plank back into the place, he said, "Stop, princess, let me do that for you. I am happy to do it," said the princess. "But if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." Stretched up to onto his hind leg, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was, then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with the impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. मतलब भाई एक साइड उसने वॉल ठीक करने के लिए धक्का दिया और वो दूसरी तरफ जाकर मुड़ गया पूरा. The vice princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellently crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me to fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver. She paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and then nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about writing the post with a loud slap of her tail. When she was done, the vice princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver." "बेवर ही बोलते हैं ना, I think," she said. The wind blew the shingle off the roof and the plank off the wall, and even bent his post. "Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said very old beaver, who returned to work on her own then once again. The winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den, nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to beavers. She brought stews of corn and beans and basket full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day the vice princess noticed that beavers then had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house here to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home. I am happy to do the same. I will." The princess continued to uh, nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled. No more things skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." And that is how very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and now Vice Princess repaid her kindness. मतलब ओल्ड बीवर चला गया. Princess party. Once upon a time, in the deep and ancient forest, the princess was Mel melancholy because it was the 1 year anniversary of Nancy had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by their Ellison, Pioche, attentive, and organized by the moons. इसमें से आधा का मीनिंग मेरे को पता ही नहीं है. Stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there with his claws so sharp, as well as the foam rattling away. Even the haughty muskrat. What we tell this, I don't know. आधे वर्ड्स में पढ़ ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ यार. Once upon a time, by the most stalwart and far-sighted there was there. Stalwart and far-sighted, the old bear was there with his claws so sharp as well as the big foam rattling away. ओल्ड बीवर जिंदा है भाई. ओल्ड बीवर जिंदा है. मेरे को लगा मर गया. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. And then the animal led her to fairy land, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the Palestine had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights. The moons had arranged after cloud-filled the sky, and the gregarious fog mixed up fizzling drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. What is the meaning of mooching off? Let me see. What is the meaning of mooching off?
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
There is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back. So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
कहाँ गया भाई?
The crafty goblins are two cunning little thieves who live under the princess's house. They're always getting into mischief, but they have good hearts. The Mad Hunter is a cruel and ruthless creature. Once he starts hunting someone, he never stops. He'll chase his prey to the ends of the earth if he needs to. No one can escape his piercing eye.
But डायरी कहाँ गया अभी देखेगा मुझे ऐसा कैसे डायरी तो भी हम लोग को पूरा पढ़ा भी नहीं था कोई की काम नहीं कर रहा मतलब पता नहीं डायरी पढ़ा गया पूरा पढ़ा है नहीं
Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
कहाँ चला गया यार
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
But not the part where it got broken, especially if we were the ones responsible.
I know. I'm just saying she liked to save broken things.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker. How big of a fire would it take to heat this place up? She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
You can keep some of them, if you want.
No thanks. I mean,
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
she saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep. Wow. She was always entering photography contests. I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's two of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne. She pinched every penny.
Sorry. The way I spoke Bob, we didn't know we could love it so much. We need to be careful and not attack in the video room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I am sorry. We should be more careful. Okay. माफी मांग रहे हैं बच्चे.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid face, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
I always loved when she came over. She brought food and toys.
You might not be quite so excited to see her now.
Why do you say that?
Her worldview is narrow, even by Delos Crossing standards.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
We have a party of pieces here. Okay, fire. Yeah, fire. Money and swap. Yeah, maybe. Okay. This is a very good time at her party. They have such a good time that she forgot to say thank you. Thank you to any of her friends. Noticing there is a Ferris device reveals a bit of his when the princess went to open her gift. They found three identical boxes at the edge of her egg. Okay. She found three identical boxes at the edge of her named puzzle. She turned back and gasped. The entire party heard, for you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies. We have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you will get one friend back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, and when Lit revealed the truth, he said the princess, someone want to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from the wrong. Which of my friends would give me gifts like that? Uh, Maybe dear. She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hand to defend him. Hmm, said the princess. Someone want to make sure I am protected. If I even under threat, which one of my friends would give me like wished like that. She opened the third box. Inside there was a big bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone want to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry. It was when I broke. Each of my friends would give me a gift like that. एक मनी देता है, एक प्रोटेक्शन अपने आप को बचा पाए उसके लिए कहता है, और एक लाइट रखने को ठीक है. The princess thought about her friends and then she smiled suddenly. Yes, she said, I may have been toughless, thoughtless, but I appreciate all my friends have given to me, all that they had done for me. She gave her answers, and the wax fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for present the party and all they had done for her since she had moved to the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods.
You sure you're gonna be able to crack it?
I just started. Give me some time.
All right, but I'm here when you're ready to admit defeat.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Are these authentic Tlingit?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Marianne would buy fakes. Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
Good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
What would little Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me? What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. What are we gonna do with all her jewelry? Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference. Okay, I read the story. What was I supposed to get from that?
Look at the wheels. The symbols are the same as the animals in the story.
Yeah. And the princess had to guess who'd given her the presents.
Yes, I bet we have to do the same thing.
So the torch. It's supposed to reveal truth and separate good from evil.
Marianne could have used one of those.
The animal we're looking for kind of sounds like a judge or a cop.
We didn't have any cops in the stories. But maybe just a rule follower?
Yeah, I'll keep looking. So, one of the animals gave her a sword.
It must have been from someone who wanted to take care of her physically.
I'm totally stumped by the bag of coins.
Yeah, none of the animals were especially rich.
Maybe it's not about the money then. Maybe it's about wanting to help someone in need. Any ideas about the torch?
They mention fairy lights in the story. It could be tied to that?
Any ideas about the torch?
They mention fairy lights in the story. It could be tied to that?
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
All right, one more try.
Torch वाला कौन है? पहले फायर आएगा, ठीक है? टॉर्च बीच में आएगा, और स्लैश में। तो पहले फायर आएगा तो फायर कौन दे सकता है भाई? एक फायर maybe ये पीछे पड़ेगी।
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Yeah, I can try again.
एक मिनट। Someone waiting so I don't get lost in the wood when it's dark. That I always see right from the road. बियरर इसको कहते हैं बियरर। मेरे को जानने दो बियरर किसको कहते हैं। बीवर बीवर से बीवर किसको कहते हैं? हाँ इसी को कहते हैं। तो बीवर या बीवर शायद दिया हो टॉर्च। बीवर के पास ले जाते हैं लोग। यहाँ पे नहीं है, यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है।
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
पढ़ना कौन सी है यार?
So much for the fairy tale mood.
Whatever, we're not 10 anymore.
काफी बुरी याद है इसकी लोगों को भी।
She spent so much time making those elaborate games and worlds for us.
Yeah, enough that she lost her grip on reality.
So, where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
The
I
goblins.
remember now.
Like, shit.
We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
Princess. ओके अब मेरे को समझ में आ रहा है ये जो कलेक्टिबल्स है ना क्राफ्टी गॉब्लिन मैड हंटर वाइल्ड प्रिंसेस वाइल्ड प्रिंसेस इज रन अवे फ्रॉम मेरे को सुनाई तो नहीं दे पता नहीं क्यों सुनाई नहीं दे रहा
So she was standing here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
सही तो है
Oh, this explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
दवा टाइम पे नहीं लगेगी
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Tyler,
What?
look.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know.
प्रूफ
Tyler,
पूरा नहीं
come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I
ट्रांसजेंडर है
finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. "10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off."
Yeah.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है
I think I need some air.
है क्यों हो गया भाई?
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it.
ओके वो सिनेरियो कह रहा है
Okay.
जब बाल काटे.
Here we go.
ये दोनों लड़की हैं.
Is it all gone? Yeah. It looks amazing.
दोनों
Really?
लड़की है.
Yeah.
ऐसा है क्या?
I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than
I
sad.
don't know, भाई.
She's been scared.
I don't know, ना कम में.
Yeah, but not tonight though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Allison. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like
ओके दोनों लड़की
your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut. Mom? Mom?
हॉरर नहीं आने वाला है ना भाई. मैं हॉरर देखते नहीं.
God.
भाई मेरी फट रही है भाई. मेरी सच में फट रही है. मैं हॉरर नहीं देखना.
Mom?
Oh no. No, 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 no. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Wait! Stop!
इतनी डरावनी क्यों लग रही है भाई? मेरे को लगा कुछ हॉरर आने वाला है. एक मिनट. स्टार्टिंग में पता है उसने कहा था कि वो गन लेकर सामने खड़ी थी. तो कहीं यही तो नहीं देखा था इसने? मे बी.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People
Oh.
don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
तो इस वक्त ऐसा हुआ ना कि मैं शुरू
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
इतना
So,
जल्दी क्या है
I
भाई?
was thinking...
Hmm?
Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well, it would be a shame if there was something to find and we tossed it out. How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay. So, I was thinking...
Hmm?
Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
भाई अगर ऑप्शन यूज हो गया हो तो उसे
It would be a
निकाल
shame
देते
if there
हैं
was something to find and we tossed
छोड़ो
it out.
भाई
How about we start digging without putting off the sale?
उनका जब तक बात चल
If it
रहा है
seems
तो
like we need more time,
मैं सोच रहा था कि
we'll
मेरे
talk
को लग
about
रहा
it
है
then.
कि
Okay.
इसने जो देखा वहां पे गन लिए हुए उसकी माँ को तो शायद उसको कोई गलत फहमी हुआ होगा मे बी और जो इसकी आंट है वो शायद एंटी एलजीबीटीक्यू होगी मे बी सो ये हो सकता है चांस
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Allison, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to
What
figure
the
my
fuck
shit
did
out
you say?
before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal.
Ollie's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Let's see what the डायरी में है क्या वो पढ़ते हैं हम लोग. Mom and Allison argued again. At least I am not the only one. Mom is screaming it now. Mom almost seemed jealous. We didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Ellie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like it's wrong for me to play a boys' sport. I am going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I am so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Alison and I started the writing story. Well, Alison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be boy goblin? स्टोरी में भी दोनों गोबलिन लड़कियां ही थी, ऐसा है क्या? मे बी, लेट्स सी. एक मिनट वापस जाओ. इसमें पहले क्या रखा हुआ है? हॉकी का है. ओके, बराबर, कोई बात नहीं. मैं भी ये स्टोरी गेम LGBTQ को प्रमोट करने के लिए बनाया गया लग रहा है. इतना अभी तक में लग रहा है. So Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Looks was so great, but Mom found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried war. Zoom zoom. Saturday, 5th February 2005. Would Mom be happier if I would do what she wanted me to? When she looks at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understood. I think she doesn't want to. Alison told me again that it was my fault. Mom got angry at us. She is such a sucker. Mom barely said anything to us. In a few days, Ellie said she saw her thrown away pages from the Book of Goblin. Do that. I am sick of her voice and I am sick of that dumb name. I am Uli the Goblin. So इसका नाम उली था टेलर से पहले, जब ये लड़की था तब. नाइस. उली नाम बकवास है वैसे.
Not a bad view, right?
I forgot how beautiful it is.
Remember that time we tried to cross the lake after it froze over?
Oh yeah, how can I forget? Marianne lectured us for an hour.
Well, she wasn't wrong, at least. It was really dangerous. If we'd fallen in, no more goblins.
We grew up on this lake. We know how to spot thin ice.
What is a goblin? मतलब स्टोरी में क्या है?
Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on, I told you I'm not with anyone right now. Don't rub it in.
Why does it look familiar?
It was a gift from Eddie. He had them both made at the same time.
Both? Oh, wait.
Yeah, this ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Do you believe in all that?
You mean, do I believe we could be linked in some other metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough.
All right. I think that's enough time enjoying the view.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Yeah, I know. I was the one all eager to go, and then I started waxing poetic about the landscape.
go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
Ah, my sister, the social butterfly.
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4,
I'm Tyler.
don't know any Tylers. 3, 2...
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
You know, I'm just trying to be me. It's just who I am.
Well, I've seen a couple of lady transvestites on the TV before, but, I've never seen a dude.
Sam, that's not how you say that.
Say what? Transvestites?
Yes. It's transgender. Transgender men.
I'm sorry. It's hard to keep track out here in Delos Crossing. The world's just moving on without us.
It's fine. Let's just change the subject.
Works for me. Tyler.
Thanks, Sam. So, what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like patching the roof, checking the pipes, you know, all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just, you know, took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
Not
No one
all.
asked for
I'm sure the
what
gun
he
she tried to
needed.
kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Please.
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is pointless. He's hammered.
He's always hammered. And who knows? Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
Yes.
No.
Oh, all right.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Nah. We're all done with fairy tales.
No. After what you two been through, makes sense.
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
I guess I could ask him a few more questions.
Okay.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Nah. We're all done with fairy tales.
No. After what you two been through, makes sense.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh, of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course, yeah, they're yours.
जो स्टोरी में जो बियर था कहीं इसका
This
कैरेक्टर
place,
इसके साथ तो रिलेटेड
it meant a
नहीं
lot to your mother.
maybe
It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself, both of you.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
तो गाइस अब यहाँ तक हम लोग रखते हैं। अब नेक्स्ट स्टोरी अगले वीडियो में देखते हैं। ठीक है, यहाँ से हम लोग कल स्टार्ट करेंगे। Let's go. सेव ऑटोमेटिक होता है। सेव कहाँ से, सेव कैसे करेंगे? आई वांट टू सेव इट यार, कैसे सेव? आई थिंक यहीं से स्टार्ट होना चाहिए अगर मैं कंटिन्यू करूँगा तो। लेट मी ट्राई इट अगेन। बराबर, लेट्स गो। अभी के लिए हम लोग इतना ही रखते हैं और नेक्स्ट स्टोरी हम लोग अगले वीडियो में देखेंगे। तब तक के लिए बाय, हैव अ गुड डे।